have zippers on my pockets.
So I'm saying they better not have zippers.
Oh, yeah.
Natural Liberty, straight through the park, everything south.
How long is that little bus ride?
Right this way, guys. Right this way.
We were on the wrong side on the plane coming in.
On the plane?
On the plane, yeah. We were on the wrong side of the plane.
Now in the video they're gonna keep doing
Look, the Empire State Building.
We got some people on the bow of the boat downstairs right now with those breathtaking views. Welcome to the Hudson River. That's a lot. The Hudson Yards will cost $25 billion. The owners agreed when they first designed that neighborhood, they would consider making affordable housing in certain portions. Unfortunately, I still can't afford to live there. It's one of the most expensive neighborhoods in New York. The Hudson Yards. If you're looking for a husband right after this, go to the Hudson Yards. At the Hudson Yards, you also have an observation deck known as the Edge. The Edge observation deck, 10 minutes away from Pier 78. It has a glass floor concept, and it makes it look like you're floating over New York City when you take a picture laying down on the glass floor. Go check out the Hudson Yards right after this. We can now see the Empire State Building again on the port side. The Empire State Building, fun fact, made in 1931 during the Great Depression in just 410 days. In 1 year and 45 days during the Great Depression, the tallest commercial office building in the world was created. It was created so fast because it created jobs in a time people needed it. But when it was done, it had almost no purpose besides creating jobs and construction. It was teased by the
You can see the
newspapers
Chrysler
and the
building up there
nicknames,
now too.
the Empire State Building, the Empty State Building. When King Kong was climbing the Empire State Building in 1933, the building was only 30% full. They would employ people to go inside the building and turn on lights at nighttime to make it look more occupied. When I learned that, I looked on Indeed to see if they are still hiring. Unfortunately, they're not. I love jobs that take little effort. The Empire State Building has an observation deck on the 86th floor and the 102nd floor. Every year, the Guinness Book of World Records in October hosts a race up the stairs from the first floor to the 86th floor's observation deck. Since 2003, the record is 9 minutes and 33 seconds to run up 86 floors. See if you can beat the record. I'll race you. The antenna of the Empire State Building was originally supposed to be a docking station for Zeppelins, flips, but the engineers never considered it's too windy up there. Bad idea. In 1979, a woman attempted to take her life on the 86th floor of the Empire State Building. She jumped, and a strong gust of wind blew her into the 85th floor. She survived with only a broken hip. Told you it was windy. Just finished saying that. Pier 57 on the shoreline and Little Island. Little Island opened up in 2021. A man-made island. Little Island stands on 14th Street and 12th Avenue. It looks like a bunch of mushrooms are coming together to make an island. I think instead of being called Little Island, they should call it Super Mario Land. He's from Brooklyn. He loves mushrooms. I know you get it. Thank you for getting me. In the middle of Little Island, you have an amphitheater, and on certain nights you have special events at the amphitheater. It stands in the historic site of Pier 54. When the RMS Titanic was supposed to come back in 1912 from Southampton, we now have Little Island. Right next to Little Island, you can see a red and white boat. That red and white boat is known as the 343 Fire Boat. The 343 is dedicated to the 343 firefighters that were lost in 2001 terrorism attacks on the World Trade Center. Constructed with recycled steel of One World Trade. One of the twin towers gained a new life on the Hudson River as a fireboat dedicated to the lost firefighters. The 343 fireboat on the shoreline of Manhattan and Little Island, now behind us. Hoboken, New Jersey, now on the right-hand side. Hoboken. 5 million people would come from all over the globe to become citizens of the United States of America through Ellis Island Immigration Hall. Right behind Immigration Hall today, you can see a white water tower defying the building. Today it's a museum showing people the experience that people went through to become citizens of the United States of America. Ellis Island Immigration Hall is being historically preserved right now. 40% of Americans can trace their ancestry through Ellis Island. We're now about to pass by Ellis
You, my God. I am.
Now extra turns in the water, giving you just a little bit more time to get some amazing photos with your loved ones here in the New York Harbor. Right after this, we're going to the Brooklyn Bridge.
Sit down, everybody. You're making me nervous.
Why are they standing up making you nervous?
I just have a thing with boats. The cruise is going to be fun.
Jeez, shouldn't be getting more, but...
Todavía no sé. Es que como yo me fui, que la madrina quería ir al baño. A ver,
for the war of 1812. The Castle Williams now on the right-hand side. It was originally intended to be an army fort protecting New York City from Nautical